for today. It's Unit 4, Lesson 1 and 2. We will talk about area and perimeter. First, we will talk about perimeter. What's the meaning of perimeter? Perimeter is the sum of all side lengths of any polygon. You can easily calculate the perimeter of any shape if you add all the outline sides of this shape. So the perimeter is the distance around the figure, any figure. If you add the distance around this figure, the outline sides of this figure, adding together, you can calculate the perimeter easily. Let's take example. Look at this shape. Anyone can tell me what's the name of this shape? You know. Think. Excellent. This shape is a pentagon. Why pentagon? Because it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. So it's a pentagon. The side length of this pentagon is 5 centimeters. How to calculate the perimeter of this pentagon? Super, by adding all the outline sides together. So the perimeter equals side plus side plus side plus side 5 times. It's 5 plus 5 plus 5 times. The perimeter of this pentagon equals 25 centimeters. Let's take another example. Think together. How to get the perimeter of this undefined shape? The perimeter equal, excellent. We will add all the outline sides together. So it's 6 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus 6 plus 3. But it's important to cancel what you already wrote here. We write 6, you must cancel 6. Write 2, cancel 2, and so on until you finish. Okay, the perimeter of this shape equals 19 centimeters. Now we will talk about the perimeter of square. It's a square, you know. A square has equal sides, right? 4 equal sides. So if you need to calculate the perimeter of the square, the perimeter, the sum of all of outline sides of the shape. So it's a side plus side plus side plus side, like any figure. But here, because square, all sides are equal, I can write the law like this, side by 4. Instead of repeating side plus side plus side plus 4 times, I use multiplication to calculate the perimeter of square side by 4. So the rule of perimeter of square equals side by 4. The perimeter of rectangle is different. This is a rectangle. We have 2 lengths and 2 widths. So to calculate the perimeter, I write as usual, length plus width plus length plus width, because perimeter again is the sum of all outline sides. But I can write the rule by another way. I can put the length with width together, first length with width, and the other length with other width together. So I have here 2 lengths and 2 widths. So I can add length plus width and multiply it by 2. The rule of perimeter of rectangle, length plus width by 2. Don't forget, perimeter of rectangle equals length plus width by 2. Let's solve some examples. First, this is a square. What is the rule of perimeter of square? Perimeter of square equals, excellent, side by 4. Side here, 23 by 4. How to solve this? Good job, super. By distributive property, we will break down 23 to be 20 plus 3. And then multiply 4 by 3 and 4 by 20 between them, plus. Good job. So 20 by 4 equals 80. 3 by 4 equals 12. 80 plus 12 equals 92 meters. So the perimeter of this square equals to 92 meters. This is another example. It's a rectangle. Excellent. Rectangle. What's the rule of rectangle? Length plus width by 2. Don't forget, length plus width by 2. Length here is 20 and width equals 13. So 20 plus 13 by 2. I will distribute 2 by 33. Excellent distributive property. I will break down 33 to 30 plus 3. 2 by 30, 60, and 2 by 3 equals 6. So the perimeter of this rectangle equals 66, and don't forget the unit kilometer. And now let's talk about area. What's the meaning of area? Area is the number of square units inside the shape. That means the area is a space inside the shape. If you don't have a square inside the shape, that means area is the space inside the shape. So if you can calculate the space inside the shape, you can calculate the area of the shape. Let's take example. This is a rectangle. I divided into square unit shape, a square unit. To get the area of this shape, excellent, I will count this square unit inside the shape. Remember, area is the unit inside the shape because the perimeter was excellent outside the outline of the shape, but area the space inside the shape. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So the area of this rectangle equals super 15 square unit. Great job. Let's talk about the area of a square. You know before, square, the shape has 4 equal sides. 4 equal sides. So the area here is side by side. To get the space inside this shape, if you multiply side by side, you can calculate the area of a square side by side. So the rule, area of square equals side by side. The area of rectangle, you know rectangle has 2 equal lengths and 2 equal widths. The area of rectangle equal length by width. Equal length by width. The rule, area of rectangle, don't forget length by width. Let's take some examples to calculate the area. This is square. I need to calculate the area of this square. Area rule, side by side. Excellent. So it's super 5 by 5. 5 by 5 equals 25. 25 what? The unit? Not kilometer. It's kilometer square. The area unit by square can be centimeter square, meter square, millimeter square, kilometer square, but it's by square unit. So here the area of this square equals 25 kilometer square. Don't forget the unit. Let's calculate the area of this rectangle. Has a rule, length by width. 11 by 7. 11 by 7 equals, excellent, super 77. 77 what? Don't forget. Unit here millimeter, so the unit of area millimeter square. Let's calculate the area of the last one, last square, side by side. The rule, 12 by 12. You remember table 12? 12 by 12 equals, super, great job, 144, and the unit is meter square. Excellent. Let's answer the following questions. It's a choice. The length of rectangle is D. We always write the length letter L, right? But here instead of L, he wrote for you D. So the length here D. The width G instead of W. What is the calculation of the perimeter? The perimeter of rectangle was Excellent. Length plus width by 2. It's a 2 lengths and 2 widths. The length here is D. So I have 2D and 2G. What is the right answer? Super. It's C. 2D plus 2G. Another question. The length of rectangle is B. Okay, length is B instead of L. No problem. And the width is C. Okay, what is the calculation of the area? Remember the area of rectangle? The rule of area? Super length by width. Here it's B by C. Which answer? Good job, B by C. The third one, a rectangular garden is 5 meters wide and 7 meters long. So I have the width 5 meters and the length is 7 meters. What is the area of garden? The garden is rectangle. What is the area of rectangle? Has a rule, length by width. Excellent, length by width. I have a length for 7 and the width 5. So the area equals 7 multiplied by 5 equals 35. Don't forget 35 what? Meter? No, not meter. Meter square. Excellent, good job. Don't forget meter square because it's area unit. The answer number C. Number 4. A man needs to calculate the area of her room in order to buy a new flooring. The room has the shape of a rectangle with a length of 10 meters and width of 5 meters. So I have here rectangle with length 10 and width 5. Who should a man calculate the area? How to calculate the area? By multiplying 10 by 5 or divide 10 by 5 or subtract 5 from 10 or by adding. You remember the rule of area of rectangle? Excellent, it was multiplied. Excellent, so the answer is number A. Super. Let's solve another example. Mrs. Alia asked Jana to calculate the area and perimeter of her rectangular swimming pool. Measures 30 meter by 7 meter. So the swimming pool has a shape of super rectangle. Its length equals, good job, 30 meter and its width 7 meter. Let's calculate its area. Remember the rectangle area? Rectangle area equals length by width. So it's equals 30 by 7. We will drop the 0 and make 3 by 7 equals 21. So the area of this swimming pool equals 210, and don't forget the unit meter square. Let's help Jana to calculate the perimeter. Perimeter of rectangles, super length plus width by 2. Length equals 30 and width 7. So 30 plus 7 multiplied by 2. 30 plus 7 is 37. I will distribute 2. 2 by 30 equals 60 and 2 by 7 equals 40. Between them, plus distributive property. So 60 plus 14 equals 74 meter. The unit of perimeter is meter. Another example, a square shaped room of side length 10. Draw your work, then find the perimeter and area of this room. So I have a square room as a shape of square. I need only one length because the square has 4 equal sides. Square has 4 equal sides. So I need only one of those sides to calculate the area and perimeter. What is the rule of area of square? I listen. Yeah, super, side by side. So it's a 10 by 10. Excellent. 10 by 10 equals, great job, 100 meters square. The perimeter rule, super, side by 4. So it's 10 by 4 equals 40 meters. So the perimeter of this room equals 40 meters. We have finished. Goodbye.